Hey guys, I'm Shark from Team Burst, and as you guys see, I'm commentating on my battle video instead of just playing music like last time because last time I was lazy, and yeah, so let's get started. So I'm testing a time leap build that I tried to build. It's not like the Lost Legend build, it's just time leap. That's all I can say, really. I redraw most of the cards. I keep chronicle G and chronicle Z, since if I really want to, if I want to have more pressure, I could go for G. But if I want to have, like that free stride, then maybe I'll go for Z. So as you guys see, I don't have any grade 1. So I ride into Melum, which is kind of a bad ride. I run Chrono Giant as a starter, since it still get you a free grade 3 or grade 1 on my ride grade 3 because I don't have any CTV grade 2. This is just the time leap build. From a lot of testing, I think that CTV is still better, but time leap make more attack. It's a bit more aggressive. So yeah. By the way, the Shadow Paladin player, I have no idea who he is. I just found him in error, and I just okay. Shadow Paladin is a good match. Originally, this video was like 40 minutes, but I cut it down to like 30. So yeah, I ride Gun Vessel because History Maker is a very good key pieces. So Gun Vessel I run as a 2-off. It's just really a buffy attacker, and just in case like I cannot time leap any other unit anyway, might as well be a beater. So yeah. As you can see, I have a cut there. There was a problem with my computer, so I talked to the guy and said, oh, sorry about that, I have something problem, and now it got fixed. So I cut that part out. So that's around like 3 minutes. So that's why the video is so long at the start. Okay, I should have cut this part out, but okay, well, laziness. I run one copy of Emi. If you guys already know, Emi is a card that basically she become a grade 1 on place, and she's a 14k attacker, so she's pretty good. I don't guard the lure. I don't really want to waste my Uatar or my Hue Trigger, so I just no guard it. I got a Hue Trigger, so that's pretty good. This one I also don't want to guard because I need to guard with Uatar or guard with a Hue Trigger. So I think I decided not to guard, or guard with Uatar and History Maker. So yeah, I got 3 damage there, so at least some counterblast attack. So in this time, I'm deciding if I'm gonna use Chrono Jet or Chrono Jet Z. But I think in the end, I decided to write Chrono Jet G. Yeah, that was a cut there. So yeah, I need to use Strand skill first. Look at the top 5. Then I add 1 to hand. So I do run 1 copy of Hanoli, since I do run upstream. I think I run 2 or 1 copy of upstream. It's just a very searchable card, but I'm thinking of cutting her because of like a lot of test play. I only use her like 0. So yeah. So of course our main first right target is history build, so we're gonna go for that. I remember in this time I called Uatar to time leap Uatar. You get an extra card out of that, and you also get I can either superior call Callisti. Callisti is a very good card, since basically history build give 3k to any time leap unit, and it does stack if it's in the G zone. So Callisti give 2k to a unit, and that unit also gain time leap ability, so gain power from history build. Also I gain more draw from Uatar. Melum is a pretty good target, especially with TikTok worker, which I am very lucky. I don't know, I just got that TikTok, so I was like, oh yes, I can do the combo. And I just got all my key pieces. Like, this is just pure god luck. Yeah, I got all his TikTok worker and Rishima. If you get 1 Melum, 1 TikTok, and 1 Rishima, you can actually do around 6 or 7 attack in the first turn. You don't need to call other rear guard. You could call another column to attack with if you want, but I'm just gonna show you this basic combo. So since TikTok worker have a timely ability, it also gained 3k from history build. So that is a 19k attacker at Luard. So he decided to guard with Belial. Then, if you guys don't know the ruling, since Melum go back to deck and call grade 0, it's not like the cost. So TikTok can time leap, still time leap Melum. So I can call both History Maker and Overtar. Normally this won't work in like the original one, but since we have History built now, History Maker can actually hit number. So this is actually pretty good. So now History Maker is just a 12k attacker, and they can go for Uatar. So that's just one more extra card into your hand, and you get a grade 1 to call. So I decided to call. I think I decided to call Transit. I haven't watched this foolish. Okay, I decided to call Melum. Melum is an extra attacker unless they just pull a draw trigger like that. Okay. Big think. So Overtar, you skill, you draw 2 and then return back. If you have a trigger that you don't use, you can return that. I decided to return Gun Vessel because I can time leave it after. And yeah. So as you can see, Melum just gonna go vanilla. Normally it just can hit. So let me count that. So that's 1, 2, and that is the third attack. And then you call Uvatar. Because you can time loop Uvatar with History build, then activate Rishma, call grade 2, then time loop History Maker. So that would be a total of 4, 5, 6. So that's a total of 6 attacks. Of course, you could have done more if you would have made a column there, and if Melum would have hit, that would have been 8 attacks. So yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna be calling Transit here if I remember correctly. Yeah. He's just an extra draw. To be honest, I'm thinking that I might cut Transit for the more aggressive power, but then you wouldn't have as much guard power, and Transit is a pretty good guarding. So yeah. So I put Calicity back so I can call it in the future. Calicity, as I said, is a very good card. So of course, History build attack. Let's see if he decides to guard. So yeah. Okay, looks like he's decided GG guard. Also another thing I want to talk about Time Leap is that even though Time Leap is very aggressive, it does, for a lot of playtesting, it does deck out before CTB. So I was at the start I thought, okay, if I can go for 2 Gear Groovy, the 4th stride I could go for Heritage, just an emergency button. But, you know, after, like, 2nd stride, Gear Groovy, you basically have, like, 5 card left in the deck, or, like, 10 card. You basically have nothing. You basically have, like, very minimal card left in the deck. So I think that's 2 to pass. Yeah, I think that is... Yeah, I think that's 2 to pass, so I got a heal trigger. I decided to put it in Transit because I don't think I will risk... Yeah, I think I didn't get a 2nd trigger. Do I? No. Okay, so that's a good decision. Now I can use Rishima skill, which is basically at the end of the battle that it boosts the Vanguard. I can Soul Blast 1 and then discard a card, and then it can time leap Rishima, which is a pretty good card. Since if you combo it with a Rested grade 2, you can actually call Delay Blazer, which time leap another grade 2. And the card that you can time leap to is Chronicle G, because with History build in the Vanguard and in the G zone, in the first turn, his Chronicle G is a 17k attacker. So you can hit XL number or a Luard with just old trigger, for example. Also, Delay Blazer does gain 2k since it does gain, and I also have a Timely ability, so there's another Buffy attacker. So 17 and 34. So with just Melum, TikTok, and Rishma, you can get +3 from 3, +3 from 2 Avatar and 1 Transit. And you go -1 from 1 Rishima, but then at the end of the turn, Rishima counterblast and draw. This deck don't use much counterblast. Also, at the end of time leap, you need to call a rear guard. You don't need to stay in the same circle, so they might risk attacking, so that's why I call it History Maker. Of course, Reach Mount, when it's placed on rear guard from battlefield, you draw a card. So basically, this turn I go +3. It's not plus as hard as CTB, but it's still pretty good. Of course, in kind of premium format, it might be not as good. I think I cut a bit because he's spending a lot of time calling rearguard. Chronicle G is an okay card. I run Chronicle C. You guys are probably thinking like, oh, okay, you run Chronicle G because he's like the attacker, and he's also good on Gear Groovy turn. But I run Chronicle Z as just fail safe. Like, I really need to stride for free. I don't have many resources, something like that, or I ride into him, at least I'm not dead. Because if I just run 4 G and then another grade 3, let's like attacker like run another 3 Emi or something, then I would be, if I ride into Emi, I'll be in like 10k base and I'll be like basically fucked. So yeah, I think I skip where he get the power boost. I'm pretty sure. Obviously, calling History Maker and Rishma in the back row is not as inefficient, since I'm playing against a clan that basically retire anything in the same columns with their Luard skill, or just retire rear guard in general. So yeah, I skipped this part. So that's a big boy, 41k. So I take this. I did get a stand trigger for Wutar. I don't think that 5k buff really helped that much. So G-Guard I run in this deck since the space is kind of tight a bit. Well, not as tight as CTB, but still a bit tight. So I think I run one Uluru, the normal Uluru, one history Heteron, one Bearlock, and one of the G-Guard flip. Because the G-Guard flip is very good. The normal Uluru just to return key pieces back, like maybe one History Maker or Delay Blaze, a very key card, back to the deck. So Bearlock is also very good if you have extra rear guard on the rear guard circle. Because if you have like extra rear guard off and you really need to defend it off, you don't need a huge trigger to call Bearlock, so that's why it's pretty good. So yeah, I just returned History Maker, History Maker and one critical trigger. So I got that key pieces in the deck. And I also got that critical trigger back. Might draw it. He's still in very low damage, so I need that crit. And he just returned 2 Belial, so yeah. This deck do not run Arca, it run Draw PG. So here I'm deciding to ride Conjure Z or not, but I think because I'm going for Gear Groovy, I might as well try to end it. At this point, I thought, oh, okay, I might be able to win this turn, but I forgot that he's still at 2 damage. I think I did make a lot of attack this turn, so let's count it. This deck, I do run Draw PG. I do not run Arca, because this deck need a draw trigger, and Arca is not very good in this deck. You barely have any CTB trigger. That's why I run the Hue trigger, the new Hue trigger in this deck. Since you're not gonna run Arca anyway, and the new trigger plus give your time leap unit more ability to attack, basically. I haven't tested the Lost Legend attack, the Lost Legend with the time leap stop yet. I might test that next, because if you go for Lost Legend, go for grade 4, then you can get 2 Force Marker out. But I think this would be it's really depend. I haven't tried it yet, so it might be a lot more better than I thought. Also, IG guard for last turn with Uluru, because after you use 2 history build, it will be 2 plus 1 Uluru plus 1 G guard, it will be 3 plus 2 Gear Groovy and 2 next stage. It will be 7, and then with the skill gain from history build, it turn another one, so it'll be 8. So Vanguard gain 20k, and then all your CTV get plus 4k. So basically only Transit and G only got that, but it's still good. So I called Ulu, so that's the first attack. So that attack, then activate that to bind, of course, Uatar. I'm pretty sure I called Melum. I might be wrong. Okay, I call Reachma. So with Reachma, at the end of battle, you can call Delay Blazer and Time Leap History Maker. But I think I didn't do this in this. Okay, so you got a draw trigger. That might be a problem, since in the late game, our rear guard will not hit as hard. And I return a draw trigger because I might get that draw trigger in the future, and that would boost my rear guard, and I also get +1 draw. And I just one trigger back into the deck. Worstly, we got a critical trigger on our draw, so that's pretty bad. We have done 2 attacks so far, so I decided not to boost with Rishma, because with this I can time leap Castle the Dragon, called upstream, and then because I don't think I have any delay. I have Delay Blazer. I was deciding if I should go Delay Blazer into History Maker and then into G, but then I think oh, okay, well, I used the history build timely ability. So I just thought that upstream is a more beefy attacker, but now when I look back at it, I thought, I thought upstream can go back and then call casualty, but I forgot. With this, I can't use the Rishima combo anymore, so I kind of misplayed this one. I could have gone for Delay Blazer, go for a bit more beefy attacker. Then use Vanguard to time leap another Delay Blazer out, time leap the History Maker into G. So I would have done a bit more attack, one more attack, and just a bit more beefy. So I kind of misplayed there. Of course, I'm discarding 3 to activate next stage skill. I do get that power buff. I get 20k to the Vanguard. I forgot to turn over that next stage. I give 20k to the Vanguard and then 1k to his to chronicle. So I think what I did here is I use upstream attack, call Callisti, give 2k to one of my unit, attack with the Vanguard, reach my skill, I think I call Gun Vessel, and then I attack with Gun Vessel for like 29, and I attack with Chronicle G, which I'm not sure if I have one more Delay Blaze in the deck, because if I did, the other combo that I said just now would have been better, but I'm not sure. I played this match like last week, but I just like so lazy that I can't upload. I was like, I could upload this like next time. I thought, it's too long. Well, why would I need to upload this long video? No one would watch it. And I'm still doubting it, but I don't know. Maybe people like these long video. Really depend. It's just me going on about Gear Chronicle. I don't think Gear Chronicle is that hard of a clan to play. Really, you just attack, time leave, attack, CTV, just call, add card, extra turn, the end. Well, I think I go for Chronicle G, then activating Reach my, I call, of course, Gun Vessel. I think I did a total of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 7 attacks. So it should have been more. Should have been around 8 or 9. But I misplayed on this one. So yeah. Well, this is not the hugest misplay I have done in this. And I think my Luard player is kind of not the best, because looking at the PG he used, where is SRS? Okay, so I do have another delay blazer, so I did misplay it. Okay. I guess I get to add that power, and very unfortunate to draw that critical trigger. Would have been a lot better to give the crit to Chrono G, but yeah. So I discard a card. I have like 3 PG in my hand. I was thinking if I should discard Delay Blazer or Melon. I think I decided on Melon because I don't think I have Uvatar, and even if I have, I don't think I want to deck myself out. I think I actually had TikTok, so I would have done that. I could have done that, so yeah. So Gunbuster slot 16. Gunbuster will be a 24 actually, because I'm not in grade 4 anymore. So yeah, that 10k buff. That he's reduced now to 3 card, so that's 46 CG guard, unfortunately, which is kind of weird. I thought that he would have just no guard because he's only at 4 damage. And this is so buff, and he probably need to guard with a lot of things. So yeah, so I did turn, of course, just go back and I call my yeah, he just called that because yeah, that is oh, chicken. Okay, so below me. Okay, so he's taking his turn. Of course, I don't know, in my mind, I thought, okay, I can win. I can still win this. I have a lot of resources in my hand, and he had a 3 card. I forgot that Luar can, like, make Vanish Swordman out of, like, nothing. Well, his deck is a bit weird. He run the Quintet Wall, I guess, to increase his ritual. And he keep going, and then he go to Morfessa, which is very annoying, because it give 15k and a crit, and that a crit I already have 4 damage, so I won't be able to get any counterblast. But you will see the next huge misplay after this. But yeah, so my Ariaga is getting retired again by Luard, and basically, I think he used Morfessa to draw 2 card. So this, I think I was checking my G-Zone if I have what I can do next. I was thinking again, go Gear Groovy and next stage, which is a very, very huge misplay. I kill myself tonight by watching this, because I thought, I can go Gear Groovy next stage, and last time it reduced his hand to like nothing. I can win this. But I didn't look at my counterblast. I have 4 face down counterblast. Okay, well, we will see, and I will. Yeah, so we will see. Morfessa attacking my Chrono G. Right now, in all my Gear Chronicle decks testing, because I do not just test Time Leap, I do not just test CTB, I do test CTB the most. Time Leap, recently I've been testing Time Leap more since it's Time Leap, and they got new support, which I thought that it's good at the start, but now I'm like half on this. I'm like, okay, I mean, it improved the Time Leap deck. It really does, but is it better than CTB? Is it better than what we already have? So yeah, I decided to guard with Heal Trigger because my Bearlock needs to binary guard anyway, so it doesn't really need that heal. After this test play, I think I should have run one more Uluru Recycle, because she is a lot more helpful than I thought. So 56, I perfect guard that attack. I don't want to discard my key pieces, so yeah. Okay, Shark, what are you doing? Okay, sure, why not? Okay, so he returned his 1 Belial back. Misplayed. I G guard. What? Okay, if I would have known my counterblast is like that, I would rise Z and at least get something off something. But no, I am very dumb, and I thought, okay, I can go for next stage again. I can do this. I cannot just actually go into chronicle like normal, and it would have been more stronger. I time lead that upstream into chronicle G basically. So that's a buffy attacker. That is a 20k attacker. My history maker is an 18k attacker. So yeah, I don't have any souls, so I can't activate any of it. I thought, okay, I can go next stage. I can win this. But then, okay, so he clinked that wall. I wouldn't say it's the best decision. What did he get? Okay, so he got 25k shields. That's one new trigger pass. Okay, so that is 2 new 1 old. I didn't think I pulled this off because I didn't remember. This was like, so I think I write in the chat, 1 new 1 old, and yeah. And then he said yes. So I go drive check, no trigger. Second check, no trigger, and then third check, no trigger. Right? Yeah. So yeah, even though a bout of filtering with Uatar is not enough. Well, at this moment I realized, what the fuck? I don't have any counterblast. Oh my god, this is like the moment I realize I am dead. So yeah, you can see the desperate point right now. So he's at 5 card in hand and 4 damage. So he got with Belial, and then I attack with G, and then he got with another 10k shield, I believe. Okay, so just no guard. You could have done that against my 46k attack. That would have been more worth it, but yeah, you know. So yeah, so it's time for me. You vote in the comment below. Can I survive this? Like all my G card are basically vanilla because because I have no soul, so I cannot see. I have no soul, so I cannot even go into Heto round. I only have Uluru the evolved flip up form, so I cannot even counterblast. So I cannot even use her, and I have just vanilla Bearlock. So to use Bearlock, I need to bind that grade 3, of course. I have a grade 3 to bind for Bearlock, so that's pretty good that he retired history build. But I don't think that's enough for me to survive. So he attacked for 37. I bind my Chronos Z, I remember this one. I was thinking, okay, I can't go for head around, I can't go for that, so I was thinking, okay, I just go for Bearlock. That's like the only decision left. Like, what would I've gone to? There's not really other decision I could make because head around is vanilla and I have no soul. Like I said, and that's the only decision. I bind the grade 3 and then I call Bearlock. Because Bearlock is so good. But it's not out in English. I don't know why. They could have done it in the reprints. I have a cut here because I was explaining him how to use. I was explaining him about Bearlock, so that's great. He's supposed to be in the bind zone. So it was a long conversation, and I cut it out. That's why it was originally like 40 to 50 minutes. So I no guard the attack because I can't guard it even if I wanted to. And I have no heal trigger left, so I basically give up. I just want to be finished by Vanguard, basically. So yeah, so that's the end of the commentary. Hope you guys like this playtesting. If you guys want me to make more of the timely thing, please tell me because yeah. This does take a lot of effort because not effort like editing. I mean that editing part is not that hard actually. I mean like talking to myself for 30 minutes is kind of tiring. And yeah, see you guys in the next video. Hope you guys enjoy and bye for now.